Shortly after midnight on May 14, 2008, Brandon Swanson of Marshall, Minnesota vanished.
First of all, I want to ask you, Ms. Swanson, you were on the phone with your son a large part of those early hours when you were trying to find him, and he was trying to find you.
What happened to Brandon Swanson? What happened on the night that he vanished? This is Unsolved True Crime.
A native of Marshall, seat of Lyon County in southwestern Minnesota, Swanson graduated from Marshall High School in 2007. He then chose to study wind turbines for a year at the Minnesota West Community and Technical College campus in Canby. Classes at Minnesota West ended for the academic year on May 13, 2008. Swanson stayed in Canby for the evening to celebrate with friends. At two different parties, he was witnessed drinking alcohol, but his friends said not enough to make him visibly intoxicated.
As Brandon tried to explain to us where his location was, and he was extremely sure of himself. He felt confident in where he was at, and that we were the ones that were confused about, how to get to him. And as the conversation went on, as the minutes ticked by, it came to a point where as long as Brandon was on the phone, as long as he was talking, as long as we had contact, it was okay. We would be okay. But the minute that call dropped, I just became sick. I knew it was wrong. I knew it was very, very bad. And just could hardly fathom, what was happening at that point. We didn't immediately hang up the phone. We called his name. We tried to, thinking that he still had the phone, that it was very near him, that he could pick it up, he'd hear our voice, and we called out to him several times, and we realized, he's not there. So we did. We called him back several times, thinking, he'll see the phone light up. Even if he didn't have it on ring, he would see his phone light up when the call came in, and he'd find it. He'd answer the call, and it just didn't happen. Time and again, it just went unanswered. I finally called the sheriff's department at approximately 6:30 in the morning.
Now, more than 14 years after Swanson's disappearance, police have still been unable to locate him, his remains, or his cell phone and car keys, and his parents are still searching for answers.
We did find his vehicle. There was no damage to it. It was simply muddy from being on a gravel road, but no damage to the vehicle.
What happened to Brandon Swanson? He just simply disappeared. Hopefully someday we will have answers.